Hi fellow vloggers, I'm doing a vlog on how to smoke fish. I've got some fish prepared and this is the prelude. You can watch the vlog on how I filleted the fish, and there's also a little bit on the marinade. Tomorrow my son has in the fridge some chicken that's marinating in his brew, and then we're going to get all the fish and the chicken, and we're going to smoke them in the smoker. So it's the first time I've smoked fish. I've done chicken. I've also done lamb and pork in the smoker. Turns out a treat. The fish, they're all reef fish, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So watch my vlog spot or my channel on YouTube, and you'll see how it all goes together. I'll see you until next time. Bye. Okay, so what I've done, as you can see, they were quite nice fish and quite big. They're the fish carcasses. Please, when you're doing any filleting, leave the head on. Do not, I say, do not take the head off. It makes it very difficult to actually fillet them and debone them. All right? So if you're going to do any filleting, please leave the head on. And then here we have on the chopping board all the fillets. I've taken out the gill track where the bones are, because I don't think they'd be a little bit too hard, but I've left the bones in, and when they smoke up, you can just pick the flesh around the bones. As you can see, skin on, okay? On all the fish, skin on. These are what they call the butcher's pricks. Now, you might have seen them in the shop, and they sell them as fish cocktails, but without the skin. That's nice. Or usually they sell them in fish and chip shop as whiting fillets. Obviously they're not. They're quite firm meat, so I reckon they'll turn out pretty good in the smoker. So they're ready to be brined up in a brine that's been made up of salt water, 2 handfuls of salt, and about a litre of water. There's crushed garlic, some brown sugar, and I'm just about to add in some bay leaf, and then I'll put the fish in there, cover them, and leave them for 24 hours. So I'll be back later to do a continuation of this video, and I'll also show you the chicken when my son goes to do it tomorrow. So that's marinating in the fridge, ready for tomorrow. So until then, I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, fellow vloggers, I've had this, the fish that we're going to smoke today, been marinating for 1 day inside this brine. I just have to get some paper. It has to be air dried before we actually put it into the smoker. So I'm just looking for some paper towel to absorb all the extra brine, and as so has it, we had another roll and I can't seem to find it, which is always seems to be the case. So I might have to just pause for a little bit and see if I can find it. Okay, I found the paper towel, and it was right under my nose, of course. So, like my wife says, you look with your hands and not with your eyes. So anyhow, I found it. So I'm just putting on a paper, on a cutting board, some of this paper towel, because the fish will be quite absorbed, and this will just absorb all the excess. Now, this is how this has been 1 whole day in the fridge in a marinade of salty water, garlic, bay leaf, brown sugar. Look at those fillets, aren't they beautiful? Wow. brown sugar, and another handful of salt. So I'll just take them all out. They've shrunk a little bit actually in the brine. So the brine has done its job and drawn out all its excess moisture or blood inside the look at these fillets. Wow, they're unbelievable. So these have to be air dried before smoking. Look at that. I might have to get another board, I think. It's just so many fillets. They're very nice fillets. Some have still got a little bit of blood in them, but the majority of them are quite bloodless. Like, for example, this one here, if you have a look, see it's got a little bit of blood left in it? Not much. This one as well. But at any rate, that marinade smells absolutely delicious. You probably heat it up and eat it as soup. So hang on, I'll just go and get the other board, cutting board. So what I will do, put some more of this paper down. That's a little bit more organised. I'll put half, I think. That way I can just going to air dry them during the day. Well, not during the day. Just going to air dry them. So there you have it. I'll just let them air dry now, and then I'm going to go downstairs and start setting up the smoker, and you can see what I've got downstairs. Okay. So this is the food smoker I bought yesterday. Only cost me $30 on Marketplace. And as you can see, I'm bringing it out. Nothing in the box. Has a lid. Has some trays. Smoking. Methylated spirits. Got wood chips. Wood chips. This is the smoker burner. There's some more wood chips underneath as well. Okay, so from what I can gather, that must be where you put your smoking chips. So I will go upstairs and get an aluminium foil to put on that. These are all the chips. It only comes with one burner. Some come with two burners. That's how you regulate the flow. And it's got a little absorbent cloth inside, so when you pour the metho in there, it absorbs it and it will keep it lit while it's burning. So I might just go upstairs, pause the video, and get the aluminium foil. No doubt one of these trays. As I said, I haven't done this before, I'm not sure. One tray must be smaller than the other. Nope. That's interesting. So it must have only come with one tray. So I've got to figure out how to put it together yet. Because why would you have two trays if it doesn't fit in? It only fits in on the top tray. Okay, I'm just going to pause the video or the vlog until I figure out how to get the two trays in there, because obviously it won't be enough just with one tray, or possibly for the fish I have, maybe it is, maybe it's not. Okay, I'll just pause now until I figure out how to put the trays in. Okay, so I figured out how to put the tray in. There is a little bit of a trick. It comes with two trays. What you do, you pull it out to one side. Sorry, pull it out to one side. That there's your bottom tray if you're doing a lot of smoking. I haven't got aluminium foil that I can put on the bottom to keep the tray on the bottom off the bottom. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to improvise and only smoke off the top, as you can see. And I've run upstairs, and these are one of those trays that you buy at the reject shop or at Woolies or whatever. I'm going to put that on the bottom. There's all different flavours that you can get. You could scribbly gum is a flavour. I don't know what flavour is there because I bought it second hand and the guy gave me all the sawdust and wood chips and whatever. There was a bag that was slightly open, which is this one. I'll just smell it. Don't know what it is. It just smells like pine to me. But at any rate, I've been doing a bit of research. They say you don't need much because the fish only takes about 20 minutes to cook. So I'm putting it all on the bottom, inside the tray. Like I said, first time smoker, so I don't know. I'll just put that to one side. I'll just spread that evenly around the bottom. Then I'll put the other tray in. Keep that one to one side. Plastic. Oh, they frustrate me. What I'll do, I'll get this, the actual cover. I'll put that on. Now, you'll have to be very careful with this because I'm not sure how much metho to put in there. I suppose metho doesn't actually burn, it's only the fumes that burn up the top. So what I'll do, sure that's enough. Yeah, it might be enough. Let's hope I don't blow myself up. Alright, so that's prepped. So I'll set this up outside and I'll show you outside how I'm doing it, and then I'll race up that fish that's upstairs. I'll show you the fish upstairs again, and then I'll talk to you soon. Okay. So I've come back upstairs into the house and just patting that down. I covered it because I didn't want any, stray flies or anything to sit on it. And it's supposed to be air dried, but I think as long as the two towels on it and it's absorbed all the excess brine that I had it in, look at that. It looks absolutely fantastic. So what I might do is to put as many fish as I can on the one. I'll take everything down on one. Look at those fillets, my God. Fantastic fillets. I'll put everything on one and take the oh, they look fantastic. They really do. Like I said, some have got a little bit of blood still in them, but let's hope that smokes out. Like I said, it was first time smoking. What I'll be doing is taking samples of these fish to my family and just to get their opinion. So they reckon that once it's in the smoker and it's lit up, it only takes about 20 to 25 minutes without taking the lid. So I'll just pack up quickly now and I'll show you back downstairs how I'm setting up the smoker. Okay, I'm back again. I'll put everything, as I said, upstairs onto one cutting board. Excuse my hands, they've been washed and I'm clean. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'll just see if I can, what I might do, because there's two different species of fish. I've just got to check the skin to make sure which ones they are. The thicker ones, they're what they call here parrotfish. And as I explained the other day, a lot of people don't like eating them, but you get, if you catch them big enough, that's a ling. If you catch them big enough, you get it's a very meaty, thick fillet. They've got a few bones, but like I said upstairs before, I'm not going to worry about the bones. That's ling. This one here will be it. See that? That's the parrotfish. That one there will have to be a parrotfish. Has to be, yep, correct. Give me a look. That one there, parrotfish. That one there, yep, parrotfish. So I'll do all the parrotfish first. It's a shame I can't. Oh, if I organise it a little bit, because they will shrink when cooking. Yeah, I think I'm not sure. No, I won't. Oh, what I'll do the parrotfish first, and I'll do the ling fish second. I'll put these back in the fridge, just to keep them nice and fresh. Make sure I've only got, no, that's a parrotfish as well. So I must have only caught 2 ling. I thought I caught more. So, it's a shame I can't put them all on one tray. So what I'll do now, I'll just cover that quickly, and I'll do the vlog from outside now. Okay. So as you can see, that's all the fish on the tray ready. So I'm just walking outside. It's a beautiful day here in Australia. Nice bright summer's day, not a cloud in the sky. Have a look at that. It's beautiful. Alright, there's one of my boats, the other boat there, and that's my second love of life. That's where I go fishing at the sea. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set up the camera and I'll show you how I'm doing it. So got to figure out how to, there's a lock on this. Okay, the lock's off. Okay, so I'm gonna just, yep, that's on. Yep, definitely on. So I'm just going to move the box over the tray, like so. And hopefully I'll get enough heat transfer to come up through the bottom. I'll just go inside and get the fish now. Already on the tray. So, okay, the fish is on the tray. Putting the lid on. Okay, the lid's on. So there's plenty of air getting underneath. Okay, I'll see if it starts smoking up. I'll be back. So I wasn't sure whether it was smoking or not. It's only been about a minute and I've just coming out. Oh, there it is. It's working. Definitely working. Just that smells nice. Okay, so just put this lid back on. There you go. And I'll come back out in 25 minutes and see if the smoker has done its job. So I've just walked down the stairs. I can smell the smoke going upstairs. Just going to go to the back of my car. It smells absolutely lovely. In here I've got a fishing knife. Oh wow. So I'm just going to go. Smells absolutely superb. The box itself is not very warm. Oh geez, that's hot. Oh my god, that's extremely hot. No wonder it cooks. Oh, did you see that? So this is how the smoked fish looks like. Oh, look at that. I'm not sure if it's cooked, but I'll just... It is cooked. Oh, it just peels off. Look. It's very hard to get a little piece. There. I might just give it another. There's plenty of sawdust still in there. I might just give it another 10 minutes, I think. It's just, to me, a little bit too moist. Probably because I had so much marinade cooking. But there's certainly plenty of sawdust left. Very hard to get. This is when gardening gloves come. I think it's got it. Nope. Oh, hang on. There's a towel. I'll pick it up with the towel. I won't burn myself, hopefully. There we go. So the lid's back on. Like I said, I'll give it another 10 minutes and then I'll let it rest and then I can put the other fish in. So I've given it an extra 10 minutes or 15 minutes. This time I got the towel to pick it up with. Oh Jesus, still quite warm. Oh, so as you can see, they are done. Most definitely done. So the challenge now is to lift the box off. I might just put my tripod down and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'll just be back in a minute. That's the extinguisher. I'm going to lift this up slowly. I can see the methane burning there. Put it on the floor for a sec. I'm just going to put there the top extinguisher. Now I'm going to just let this fish sit for a while. Okay, that's not too hot. Oh, yes it is. I'll just pick it up. Can you see the fish? How it's turned up? So I'll take it inside, let that sit and rest. I'm just going to stir up. I might put a fresh batch in there. So what I'm going to try a little bit of experimentation. What I've done this time, instead of spreading it out, I put a little mould in the middle, and here's what they call the ling. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is light up the smoker again. I just got to find where I've put the lighter, and there it is on the table. Like I said, this is all new to me, but it's quite easy. I mean, anybody can do it. So I'm just going to lift this off, check to see how much methane is in there. Okay, there's no methane left, so I'll just top it up. Okay, I think you fill it up to the grill. That's what the secret is. I hope you're all watching this. So, stand back. Lit? Yep, definitely lit. I'll leave the extinguisher this time there so I won't lose it. Put it more or less over the center of the top, just so you can see. Okay, those nice beautiful fillets. This is more, like I said before, they sell these as whiting fillets, unskinned of course. So I ran out of battery and I had to race upstairs to get another one. I've only just temporarily put the lid on and lit it up. As you can see, it's already smoking up, and that's as I was saying, this is what they usually sell in the fish and chip shops as fish cocktail or whiting fillets, but it's quite a nice fish. It's ling, and it's I'll just let it smolder away now. It's getting a nice smoke up. I'll just put me GoPro down so you guys can observe. I'll just tilt it over. Right. Okay, smoker's on, and I'll come back in half an hour. That other fish inside has rested on the other rack. That's what it looks like. I'll just pick a little flesh off. Oh, it's very moist. So that's the flesh, what it looks like. And not too bad. I think it needs a little bit more salt, but I think it's a success. So we'll see how the ling turns out. So I'm back again. This is the second batch. I can smell that the wood chips smell nice. Oh, still quite warm. Wow. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I'll remove the top. Just put my GoPro down. Just check to see if it's still. No, it's gone out. So, ooh, she's tight. This is good. So I'll just give you a look to see how it's turned out. So that's a smoked fish, and I'll get the reactions of the family and I'll post them all on my vlog channel on YouTube. Thank you. Okay, this is just a continuation from yesterday. I've actually got 4 chicken thighs in there. This is more smoking and roasting. So I've got 4 chicken thighs, and the fish that I smoked yesterday, I'm re-smoking, but they're re-cooking in a butter sauce, and they're in the top. So they'll be double smoked in a butter sauce. So as you can see, the smoke is working quite well, and it'll be interesting to see how they turn out. So temperature at the moment is roughly about 90. So I might have to increase it a little bit to get it up to about 160. But it's definitely smoking very, very well.